So, hello, Aries. This is a timeless message for you from Spirit. I'm doing a series of astrologically based readings, so it doesn't matter whether your sun's in Aries, your rising's Aries, your moon sign, your Venus sign, or if you're really into astrology, you'll be looking at your Venus and possibly your North Node, which is your destiny path. But this is for anybody that's interested in the Aries reading. You might even be a cross watcher. I have to say, your energy is very exacting. There's so much happening. Like, Spirit talks to me through so many different ways. So I don't know whether you've been feeling really hot recently, Aries, and you've been working with these temperature fluctuations. And obviously, we don't suggest anything medically when we do readings, especially even in a one-to-one reading. Or in a collective reading, especially so, because there's so many different types of Aries, depending on the placement when you were born. I always say no two people are the same, even twins aren't the same. So in their temperament and their energies. So what can I say for you for these cards? So we've got the Black Moon Astrology, I've got the Energy Oracle, and I've got the Baroque Tarot. So your reading is all about love. And these are, there's so many different forms of love. I'm recording this message in Libra time. However, what Spirit said to me is these messages are timeless. When you find them, they are meant to find you. So I have to say to you that there is an understanding of what love means for you. So the Five of Swords is knowing when to walk away. Now, as we always see in this card, somebody walks away with the swords in their hands, so they've almost like won the fight. But have they really? They're moving away with a sense of a victory on their face, but that's short-lived when it's always at the expense of other people. But what I want to say to you is the feeling that I get with your reading. So you've got the Five of Swords, this is all linked together. Five of Swords, and you've got the Three of Wands, which is out there looking at possible opportunities. It's things being offered to you. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. There's lots of different meanings around this. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's always an offer of either money or a business partnership or a coming together of everything, your foundations being laid in the right place. You've actually also got the victory card, but I want to say you will be victorious. There's a strong message here is to keep going, because I feel like from these cards that however much we are supported and we're in love or we've got love in our lives, I still feel the journey for you has not been easy in this arena, in this area. So even if, say, you have a great relationship, maybe you're single and you are happily single, and it might be that leaving your relationship has been very difficult for you. But again, there's a lot of victory and success around this. And the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles for me can be coming into business, a business partnership that's going to work really well. But also I'm actually seeing that there's a possibility some of you going into business with your partner and it being successful. You both have what each other needs, and it doesn't really matter. You could be like two blokes, you could be like two girls, you could be a woman who is single, but you have a male friend that you go into partnership with, and you've both got the skills that each other needs to build the business. And I feel like you're building these foundations on a really strong basis because of what you've been through. So it's like you've walked away from like the fighting and the disillusionment and the people that want to fight for the sake of fighting. So the opportunities and the things that you are receptive now in your own life are based upon a mutual understanding and a coming together and actually a respect. So if there's not it's not about you wanting things from another person because you can't give them to yourself. You know that you can. But what I'm seeing here is there's an element of, if there's not mutual respect, I have to respect the person as much as they respect me. And Aries can be you will measure things sometimes when you're a lot younger and you don't kind of settle into your energy. And as you get older, you learn what's valuable to you but more in a way of understanding the mechanics of how relationships work. And the reason that you've worked that out is you know who you are, so you know what works for you. So I know this is very relationship based, but it's also business based, because the Ace of Pentacles is always about what we're offering to the world. So it could be like our skill set. You've got the wands there. It's building a business. It's new opportunities in the world of things like generating income, offering a service. I mean, I know it can be wands as well, but I'm feeling this more on the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I get for you, Aries, is the strong message here is don't give up. Don't give up. And if you are single and you are looking for a relationship, you will be victorious. And what I will say to you is that this person is very successful at generating ideas. I feel like if you are looking for somebody, or you're open to a new relationship, the partner that's coming in they are very good at sourcing opportunities. So there's an element here of not necessarily the entrepreneur, but I'm getting an energy of like somebody who's always good at timing, when to spot the right time to do what works. Being able to identify products or a service that people want and then making that happen. And I feel like that's really, really apparent here. So, just watch for somebody it's like whatever they touch turns to gold. They've got that victorious energy. And, look around these dates. You've got the 5th, the 3rd, the 4th, the 28th, the 2nd. These are energies and numbers. Watch for these energies coming around you with these numbers. But there's definitely even coming together. Maybe if you're thinking about setting up a business yourself, there is an energy of it coming together, but you've needed the strength and tenacity. You have to keep going. It's not going to be an overnight success. It's not just going to land in your lap. This is coming after a lot of, really fighting with yourself and, putting things on hold and then going back and saying, look, I'm just going to bring it all together. I'm going to make it happen, which Aries is really good at doing. It's really good at making things happen and just getting on with it. And I don't know whether you've been feeling really hot or like you're processing a lot of energies, but I was wearing a jumper. I had to take that off, and I know the sun's come out now here. It was stormy before, but the weather has just changed, and it's literally so bright all of a sudden. But also like the door was slamming, and it was just like there's almost like a door that's been shut on this 5 of Swords energy, which is these people that just want to fight and they want to argue for the sake of it. And maybe you could have been this person a while back, and you've grown up, you've actually matured in the area around self-love and self-care, and knowing that it's not actually good for you or those around you, or actually for your life, to be of this energy or in this energy. Right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Lots of love to you, and I will see you soon. Take care.